Thank you very much. Right. Breakout room 4.
Yes, sir.
Nani, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So for we have took an example for the reinforcement theory. So it's a kind of like MEP engineering company. So one is just to achieve the increase the frequency of the desirable behavior. So the desirable behavior would be the to maintain the profit margin of the project, of a particular project. So for that, the positive stimulus would be, so if they maintain and just achieve the profit margin, so share of that profit will be allocated for the particular project team, and that will be allocated maybe for the DGM, and he could decide how it's gonna be divided among the project team. So that will be the positive. So if we'll say for the particular project, the head of project, so he will be achieve the profit margin for the next project that he is going to assign. So the supervision will be minimal, kind of like he will be allocated with a budget, and so he can just play within that project. So the supervision that we given, strict supervision that we given from the head office will be reduce. So that will be the negative stimulus. And again,
very good. So which means the project head would like to get the incentive, and so that's a desirable the positive outcome. Yes. And they would expect the supervision to be less.
Yes.
So to reduce the frequent supervision from the head office, the manager would be motivated to perform better.
Yes.
Hari. So you have got the concept correct. Good.
Yes. And the next example is
just Nani, Iranda wanted to say something. Yes, Iranda.
Yes, sir. For the reinforcement.
Yes, go ahead. I can hear you.
Theory. One simple example I would like to bring out. So I'm in the military, sir. So in the army, sir, we have promotion examinations, staff college selection examinations for those who become the first in order of merit and the first 10 in order of merit, possibly in the promotion examinations for the reinforcement, that is to increase the frequency of that desirable behavior. They have been given opportunity for foreign overseas visits, possibly for 2 weeks. And similarly, in the other way, those who got caught in the examination, possibly in the staff college selection exam or else in the promotion examinations, they will have the negative punishments, that is to decrease the frequency of that undesirable behavior. They will penalize when it comes to their promotions and the career progression. They will hinder their promotions and the career progressions when they consider for their promotions, sir.
Okay, got it.
Obviously.
Now, there are the differentiation that you have to make is, if you are going to call it reward, that is, you are trying to increase a particular behavior. So you have to pinpoint what is the behavior concerned. Are we trying to increase the behavior or decrease the behavior? If you are trying to increase the behavior, that's the reward, reinforcement. It can be positive or negative. If you are trying to reduce that particular behavior, it is a punishment. It can be positive, it can be negative, right? Good, right.
So one example as well for the adding for the earlier one. So as well as, so currently, so in the construction industry, we face with the maintaining a positive cash flow. So the desirable work behavior would be the maintaining a positive cash flow. So if a particular project maintain a positive cash flow, so they will be offered with a kind of like, for the bonus, we consider that performance aspect as a positive stimulus. And the negative stimulus would be, so that removing so when we are prioritizing the payment, so within current days, so with the budget limit, so they have to wait for a payment period, minimum payment period. So if they maintain a positive cash flow, so that payment waiting period will be removed and they will be prioritized for the payments. That will be the negative.
Very good example, right? So you want to get them to maintain the positive cash flow more and more. So you can do that by giving the incentive, and also you can do that by removing the waiting period. Very good. Perfect example, right?
Thank you, sir.
I think others also can make note of it. That's a perfect example of a positive and negative reinforcement, because sometimes students tend to confuse the negative reinforcement with punishment. Right? Other negative වචනේ තිබුණාට negative reinforcement එකේ අපි try කරන්නේ behavior එක වැඩි කරන්න. So we want to have more days of a positive cash flow. We want to increase that. We are doing that by removing a negative aspect of the job. Negative aspect can have a waiting period and to answer for the suppliers payment getting delayed එක negative නේ. ඒක අයින් කරනවා කියන්නේ that is a negative reinforcement. Very good. Right. Quickly, room number 5.
Yes, sir. We have the theory of goal setting theory.
Hmm.
I will take the banking industry as the example. For yearly, bank has corporate goals. So profit, NPA, like criteria. We have as a whole bank, we have targets. So it's a goal. Directly, our incentive bonus is linked to that goals achieving of that goal. So if we achieve that goal, we will receive the incentive bonus. Then according to these goals, they are divided segregated into the province level, and in the minimum level, branch is receive a target to achieve the corporate goal as the branch. So they have individual criteria for profit, NPA, like that. So as a branch, team members have to achieve that goals. So their performance KPIs are based on these targets. If they achieve these targets or goals, they will receive the higher marks, and it will be directly linked to their promotions and all other benefits. So these are the examples for goals.
Okay, correct. Now, if I were to just show you that once again, just give me a second. So for the goal setting theory to really work, it has to meet some criteria. That is, wait. So if you, as you can see here, for the goal, just because you have goals, just because the organization has set KPIs, it won't necessarily lead to better performance. What this theory says is, for the goal setting to really work, okay, it will work, but for it to really work, the goals have to be specific and difficult enough. And the commitment to achieve should be there. Like the goals are made public, and there's focus and all these things. And the goals have to be accepted. That is, the employee is given a chance to take part in the goal setting process. If it is done at corporate head office in a AC room in the corporate management, and they decide and they dump it on us, our acceptance will be less, because we know, okay, given our circumstance, we can't achieve this. It's difficult this year. We don't have staff. We don't have this. We don't have that. But the corporate will set a common goal for everybody. The goal setting theory might not work fully, right? So, just, I mean, if you are aware, just...
Yes, sir. But if we get the targets according to the branch capacity. That means if we have a separate type of branch, that means
I see.
super grade branch,
Ah,
B
ah.
grade branch, minimum
So,
level is C grade. So their
uh,
targets are
different.
different.
Okay, so
Yes.
which means that during the target setting process, the branch management has a contribution, or they can go and make a request to adjust the targets, is it?
At the practical level, it is more or less backward contribution. That means at
Okay.
the, because we have, I get the example from the government bank. We have more than 300 branches and nearly 8,000 staff. So it is practically, it is more or less
Okay, so
objective is setting by the corporate level.
Understood.
But
the corporate will consider the differences in the branches.
Yes, sir. And the fast performance are considered, and that's a thing.
So then, okay, given the size of the operation, it might be very difficult to go with the bottom-up approach, but then at least to make the goals very specific and difficult enough, not too difficult, not too easy, but difficult enough, and then to make it public, like all the 8,000 employees would know what are our targets. So then you are motivated to achieve. And ඒ දේවල් එක කරොත් තමයි අර goal setting theory එක හරියටම වැඩ කරන්නේ.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Good. Right, perfect. So we had now I'm really happy. Week by week, we are improving on our discussion and analysis. So you are slowly improving your analytical skills and your conceptualizing skills. I'm very happy for that. So today we'll stop the session now. So let me just check what we have next week. We have employee benefits. Good. Okay. So we'll be discussing about a lot of different types of employee benefits, and as homework, please come prepared with all the types of benefits that your organization offers. So we can use that productively for our discussions, right? For that, with that, we'll conclude today's session.
So one question.
Yes, Naini. Yes.
In a past paper, there was a question in 2019. So the advantages and disadvantages of pay for performance compensation systems. So we have discussed different type of, I mean, like short term, one long term, one in the short term. There are different types. So in a such kind of question,
in that question, maybe you can address it. Okay, generally, in a pay for performance system, what would be the positives and negatives? Then you might want to discuss about individual incentive schemes. What are the positives and negatives? Group team performance positive. So you might have to address in sub headings, not overall, but okay, overall also you can discuss. Generally, these are the pluses and minuses, but specifically long term short term this individual this, so you can have short discussions on the different types as well.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Good.
So one question if you have time only, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, the reinforcement theory, I have a doubt, sir. Sir, I have brought out an example that is to increase the frequency of desirable behavior, that is to give some foreign courses, overseas visits.
Wait. So what is the behavior you are targeting?
Behavior is for doing something which is positive to the organization, which is doing something which is harming the organization.
No. To discuss the reinforcement theory, the first thing is you have to clearly narrow down what is the behavior you are concerned about. Right. So in this case, can you pinpoint what is the behavior you are talking about? The employee behavior you are talking about?
Employee behavior is doing something which is genuine to the organization without diminishing the integrity of personal integrity.
So the behavior you are trying to increase is being
ensuring and enhancing the integrity of an individual character. That is the example, sir.
Wait. So we'll take it as the behavior we are trying to increase is behaving with integrity.
Yes.
That is the behavior, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
you want to increase the times of behavior with integrity in your employees. Fine.
Yes. Yes.
So to do that, you can do it in two ways. You can increase their integral behavior by giving something they like or removing something they don't like. Right? I'll explain. Now, you want to increase their integral behavior. So you can say that your supervisor will assess your behavior, and if they recognize integrity, they will give you a small cash reward. So in that case, the person will want to do more of that.
Yes.
So then how will the negative reinforcement work? That is, now still you want to increase their integral behavior. That's a reinforcement. But this time you are trying to achieve that increase by removing something undesired or something negative.
Yes, sir.
So is there an example for that?
Sir, yes, sir. So now I have brought out an example that is a person who is appearing for the examination with proper dedication and commitment. For that to reward, when he become, let's say, for an example, in the first 10 order of merit, he will be awarded with a foreign visit. That is his recognition.
No. Wait. Now, so that rewarding part is clear. Now, what is the behavior you are targeting? You got some
Behavior,
exam,
sir,
right?
that exam. Now, if somebody is doing the genuine job and pass the examination, it is positively impact to the organization.
Wait. Okay. That is no. Don't bring in too many variables. So the variable you are trying to increase is being
honest in the examination and being dishonest in the examination. Being honest in the examination, he will be rewarded with.
Right. Okay. Now it's
rewarded with foreign visit.
Wait. Right. So you are targeting the particular thing is regarding exams.
Yes.
And at exams, you want them to behave honestly.
Honestly, yes.
So that's the behavior that is participating for the exams honestly.
Yes, sir.
Then to increase that behavior, what rewards can you give?
Yes, sir. Let's say, sir, genuinely those who are participating a group of people, those who become first 10, they will be going on foreign visit.
Okay.
That is the reward, sir. Right. Negative impact. I am talking about the punishment type, sir.
No.
The frequency.
No, wait. No, here there's no punishment.
Yes.
Because if you call it punishment is applied to reduce behavior.
Yes, sir.
If you want to increase the behavior, you can't give punishment to do that. Right? That's the difference.
That is to decrease, sir. That is to decrease the frequency of undesirable behavior, sir.
No. So then, if there's you are trying to reduce the dishonest behavior, that's the punishment.
Yes, sir.
So that punishment also can be positive and negative.
Yes, sir. That is why I'm telling that there are two sides, sir. First side is to increase the frequency of that behavior. That is to reward something which is good for him. And that is to decrease the frequency of behavior. That is to hinder his career progression, so that the other people also will not.
No. You're confusing the variables. Right. So now don't talk about the consequences of that behavior. Leave that aside, right? Only focus on the behavior itself. The behavior is how you face the exam.
Yes, sir.
You want to get them to face it honestly more and more, dishonesty less and less.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Leave that aside. So if you want to reduce the dishonesties at the exams, you give punishment.
Yes.
And that punishment can be positive and negative.
All right, sir. Got it.
A positive punishment is giving something that they don't like.
Yes, sir.
මෙහෙම dishonest නම් අපි පඩි අඩු කරනවා. Right? And a positive punishment.
Right.
Or you can give a negative punishment that is removing something they like. Right?
Yes.
So that පඩි අඩු කරනවා කියන එක that's a negative punishment. මෙහෙම වැරදි කරලා අහු වුණොත් පඩි අඩු කරනවා that's a negative punishment. එහෙම නැත්නම් වැරදි කරලා අහු වුණොත් සතියක් හිරේ දානවා. එහෙම කිව්වොත් that's a positive punishment.
Yes, sir. Correct.
Right?
Right.
මේ clear කරගන්න ඕනේ what is the behavior?
Yes.
Behavior is
one behavior.
the honesty වැඩි කරන්න ඕනේ, dishonesty අඩු කරන්න ඕනේ.
Yes.
So honesty වැඩි කරන්න නම් you can give something they like. Honest කරා නම් අපි දෙනවා foreign 2 එකක්. ඒ වගේම honesty වැඩ කරා නම් එයාගේ වැඩ කරන්න තියෙන පැය ගාන අපි අඩු කරනවා. එයාට වැඩිපුර නිවාඩු දෙනවා. So that's the difference between positive and negative. හරි? ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් මේ clearly හොඳට analyze කරලා බලන්න ඕනේ. එකපාරට මේ ටක් ගාලා කියන්න බෑ. Okay?
I understood, sir.
Okay, right. So thank you very much for the discussion. We'll call it a day and we'll meet up next week. Have a safe week ahead.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Thank you, sir.